Alright, welcome back to SOS. I'm Stas RMBA. I got on here earlier and I told everybody about my SHTF situation where I had a very harmful and dangerous chemical plant that blew up. It did. It very much did blow up, okay? At the moment, alright, so everybody wants an update. I'm giving them an update right now. It's much easier than me making a bunch of comments and replies. It's faster. I want to thank all of you for your prayers today for that. And I really appreciate that. I would do the same for all of you. And I didn't get this information from any other source other than my own local situation. So picking up text messages from local law enforcement was a big deal. I got those, and then I also got emails, and everyone kept me informed. It was really nice to have that information. And my son was at the school, and they were shelter in place, and that got lifted around 2 o'clock, okay? I didn't know anything until 2 o'clock. I actually had to call to find out, and then that's when they sent out the last message. Go figure, right? My son wasn't the only one affected by some of the things from the schools. For Sippy Cup as well, she got affected. No AC because the chemical plant, and everyone that was notified was told to keep all the windows closed, stay inside, turn all your AC units off, your heating and air conditioning, all that stuff. Turn it all off. Don't let any circulation go around in your house, and to stay downwind type stuff. Okay, they did set up roadblocks all over the place. There were a lot of detours that happened, and the after effects of everything. Now, since things like this have happened before, this is the weird thing. Now, you can be a conspiracy theorist if you want to. I am. I mean, in some cases, if it makes sense to be a conspiracy theorist, then I will jump on board. For example, they had announced yesterday that they were going to be doing alarms, conducting alarms. To not be alarmed, there will be alarms. So, the so-called alarms was a plant blowing up. I'm just throwing it out there. It seems a little weird to me. But if it was nothing to be concerned with, then why was there something to be concerned with? There you go. But they did, all the response teams and everything took place, all that stuff. It was a lot of loud explosions. It was a lot of booms. And it was pretty crazy. And the schools, local schools and things like that were very strict, not even letting students go to the bathroom. And a lot of complaints about having to go to the bathroom led to finally breaking down and saying, okay, well, we've got to let people go to the bathroom, but they were denying people to be able to leave, even if they were over the age of 18. They weren't allowing anyone to leave, okay? And it's crazy. Isn't it crazy how they can just, yep, you're all staying. But I'm pretty sure that was for their own, their own purpose, that, liability type stuff. They don't want to be responsible for you if you get hurt. I guess that's part of that. Okay. Injuries. None. There's no injuries. There's no death. And none of that. And as far as I know, the place, a lot of the barriers have been slid in. The plant area itself is shut down. There's no one going in and out around that area. So that's pretty much done. That's all I know about that. I'm not going anywhere near the place. I don't care enough to go get myself sick or whatever. I don't mess around with chemicals. But I wanted to get on here and thank all of you for your prayers that you sent to us, and the show of concern and things like that. It was really nice that you guys did that as well. I really appreciate that, and I'd do the same for you guys and gals, and you guys know I would. But that's what this community is for. But something happened here, and I'm just throwing it out there. Now, after action for this. Sippy said today was the one day that she forgot to pack a lunch. And this was the one day they actually held her hostage and told her she could not leave or go home. So, since that was said, I made a joke to her. I said, you know what, you should just throw an MRE in your bag. It'll never go bad. And she's like, you know what? Give me an MRE so I can put in my bag. So I had her pick it out. So she's got cheese tortellini so she can throw that in her backpack. So she carries her backpack with her everywhere. Now she's got something to eat. I thought about getting, I'm going to look around for some better foods to throw in her bag. Not an MRE, but for now, I told her I would. And she begged me to set up a gas mask. I mean, after today was kind of a scare, and I was explaining to her what the smell would smell like if there is chemicals and things like that, that sweet smell you're going to get if there is some harmful, deadly chemicals nearby. And once you smell that smell, you want to get as far away from it as possible. And she actually called me. It's like, we're not leaving. They've got us barricaded in. I was like, great. So you're not coming home anytime today. So, but she got home really late. Okay, she got home really late. But I've got her gas mask stuff. I'm going to condense it down where it's just a mask and a filter so that she's got something. She doesn't have to worry about shaving, right? Me, unfortunately. Being, in the scenario, I'm stuck with 2 kids. Look, I'm stuck with 2 kids. I got 2 kids here with me. These are tiny kids. For those, there's a lot of people out there that'll say some weird stuff. And it's like, I just don't understand some people and, they're the way they think. But, okay, we're talking a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old, okay? And in an SHTF scenario, it doesn't matter who I am. That is some work. If you were in a serious scenario where you actually had to be ready to leave and have your stuff ready to go, I've got 2 little ones that I need to worry about. And another thing, when I was telling Sippy about getting Israeli child gas mask, she's like, did you get those gas masks? It's pretty funny. We got those yet? We got everything set up for the... Oh, man. See what could happen, though? I mean, this really gets you thinking, because you never know what's going to happen in your neck of the woods. It's good to be familiar with your area. I knew there was activities over there, and I knew what was over there, and to hear the booms coming from that direction, I knew I should start doing some research to find out what happened. And it was kind of funny. I was looking it up, and right after I found out what had happened about the reports, that's when a text blew up on my phone. Yep. But anyways, thank you for all your support and help with the situation. Just kind of being there for me, showing some kind words, and I really appreciate that. But I'm going to get off here, and I just want to give you an update. It's easier this way for me to make the video. So, you're watching SOS. I'm Staff Sergeant BA. Have a beautiful, fabulous, chemical-free day, and take it easy. Thank you, and God bless.